Kairo. Grad božanstava i građevina iz doba faraona. U njegovu središtu nalazi se muzej koji krije mračne, neobične tajne. Zlato. Skrivene grobnice. Zagonetno ubojstvo. I želja za vječnim životom. Sve su te tajne skrivene, ali vidjet ćete da su pred vama, u Egipatskom muzeju. Nalazimo se u Egiptu. Među velebnim grobnicama faraona vlada tišina, a samo malo dalje automobili jure ulicama modernog velegrada. Kairo je najveći grad u Africi, u kojem živi više od 20 milijuna stanovnika. Usred gradske vreve smjestila se oaza mira. Ovo je muzej egipatskih starina, u kojem se čuva jedna od najljepših zbirki na svijetu. To je blago drevnog Egipta. Milijuni turista dolaze ovamo kako bi vidjeli mumije faraona i čudesne zlatne i srebrne sarkofage u kojima su bili pokopani. Među njima se nalazi jedan posve običan drveni sarkofag. Čovjek bi pomislio da je izrađen za pučanina, no izgled vara.
This coffin, it has the cartouche of Ramses II, and the two cartouches are the given name of Ramses II and the throne name. Ramses II was the great pharaoh of ancient Egypt. As a family man, he married 8 wives, and he had 100 children. As a military man, he was a great man.
Kako to da je veliki faraon izabrao drveni ljes? Mogli bismo pomisliti da je bio štedljiv ili skroman, ali to je daleko od istine. Ramzes II. Izgradio je mnoštvo velebnih zdanja po cijelom Egiptu. U gradu Tebi nalazi se hram koji je podigao u svoju slavu. Takozvani Ramesej nije žalio novca za njegovu gradnju. Stoga je neobično da je jedan faraon koji je bio toliko zaljubljen u sebe pokopan u drvenom ljesu.
This cannot be the coffin of a great builder like Ramses II. And instead of him building temples everywhere, the first thing that he will care for, building his tomb and his coffin and his burial chamber. And this is why I don't think that this great king Ramses II could really leave to us a coffin like this. If you go to the Valley of the Kings and you look at his tomb, I really believe there is mystery is hidden in the Valley of the Kings.
Ova suncem okupana dolina nalazi se 650 km južno od Egipatskog muzeja. Egiptolog Nigel Stradwick pomoći će nam da proniknemo u tajnu faraonova ljesa.
The Valley of the Kings is probably the most famous archaeological site in the world. It's probably, after the Great Pyramid and the Cairo Museum, the most visited destination in the whole of Egypt because it has this magic, this wonderful atmosphere. If you could imagine, you could see an X-ray of the whole Valley of the Kings. It was honeycombed with passages and chambers everywhere. And where we're going to go now is to one of the biggest of all of them. It's the tomb of Ramses II. This tomb is probably about the biggest or the second biggest in the valley, probably after that of his father, Seti I. And it goes into the rock. It's no less than 180 meters.
Povjesničari smatraju da je Ramzes pokopan u ovu grobnicu sa zlatom i drugim dragocjenostima. Međutim, kad su europski arheolozi ušli u grobnicu 1817. godine, ondje nije bilo ničega.
So we've got now to think about why was he not found in it? Some people say, was the tomb damaged by flooding? So it's possible that the tomb was flooded and they may have had to move the king out of it, but I somehow or other don't believe it. I'm sure that in the New Kingdom they made some sort of precaution to try and prevent these floods. So what other possibilities we've got? A really good possibility is tomb robbery.
Nedugo nakon Ramzesove smrti opljačkane su grobnice nekoliko manje poznatih faraona. Blago je nestalo, a grobnice su uništene. Mnogi povjesničari smatraju da su nakon toga svećenici iz Tebe odlučili skloniti mumije faraona na sigurno. Među njima je bila i ona Ramzesa II. Mumije su premještene na skriveno mjesto kako ih se ne bi dočepali pljačkaši grobova. Pune 3000 godina nije se znalo gdje se nalazi posljednje počivalište faraona. Sredinom 19. stoljeća arheolozi su se domislili da bi mumije mogle biti na ovome mjestu, u neposrednoj blizini doline Kraljeva. Točnije da su skrivene u stijene koje se uzdižu nad kompleksom hramova Deir el-Bahri.
There's no water. We're about 70 meters or so above the ground level here. It's hot, it's June. I was guessing we're in sort of 50 degrees centigrade, something like that. And, you know, it's only sort of, you know, mad people and archaeologists who like wandering around up here. There is a lot of evidence that the ancient Theban priests were coming up here looking for places to bury people, to make hidden tombs where they could hide various important burials for eternity.
Kompleks hramova Deir el-Bahri ljubomorno je čuvao svoju tajnu. A onda jednoga dana nekom pastiru koza je propala kroz rupu u zemlji. Spustio se niz okno i imao je što vidjeti. Za to nevjerojatno otkriće ubrzo je saznao njemački egiptolog Emil Brugsch. Nigel će nam pokazati kako se sve to dogodilo.
It's an absolute sort of sheer funnel of rock going down at the bottom, and this shaft is something about 15 meters, 50 plus feet deep. Mashi, shukran. Now, this is something ever since I've been interested in Egyptology, I've always wanted to see this because the royal mummies have always been of a fantastic fascination for me. I never forget the first time I found out about them. To get to see where they came from is just, for me, amazing.
Nedavno je ulaz u grobnicu zazidan radi zaštite od pljačkaša. Još koji trenutak i doznaćemo zašto je ovo mjesto među egiptolozima izazvalo prvorazrednu senzaciju.
Now at this point, Brugsch and Kamal had already been in that entrance corridor there. They'd already found a load of coffins lying there, various other bits and pieces. They turned this corner to where I am now. And then, as far as they could see, down this corridor, there would have been more and more mummies. And they were stopping and looking at the names on the coffins and seeing royal cartouches and all sorts of other things. Yet they turned out to be the bodies of the great pharaohs of Egypt.
Pronalazak kraljevske grobnice izazvao je međunarodnu senzaciju. Tad su prvi put u povijesti znanstvenici pronašli mumije drevnih egipatskih vladara i vladarica. Ovdje ih je bilo čak 50.
There's a small niche on the left, just in front of me, that contained loads of mummies of the kings of the New Kingdom, but particularly also the famous mummy of Ramses II.
Mumije nisu bile pažljivo složene, što bi moglo značiti da su ovamo skrivene u žurbi, kako ih pljačkaši grobova ne bi otkrili.
Their burials consisted of their body and a coffin, and the coffin may not even have been theirs originally. It may have just been reused from somebody else. It's just to throw the king in it and get it in here. It's done very, very hurriedly.
Postoji dokaz da je Ramzesov lijes premještan s jednog mjesta na drugo nekoliko puta. Natpisi na lijesu navode imena nekoliko različitih mjesta, a na samome kraju spominje se sveti prostor oko hrama. Možda se baš tu krije objašnjenje zbog čega je mumija velikog faraona pronađena u drvenom lijesu umjesto u zlatnom sarkofagu. Onima koji su prenosili lijes s jednog mjesta na drugo, bilo je važno da bude dovoljno čvrst kako bi izdržao sva ta putovanja, a istodobno dovoljno lagan kako bi se zajedno s njim mogli popeti na strme stijene i spustiti ga u podzemnu grobnicu. Blagu s kojim je Ramzes bio pokopan u dolini kraljeva nema ni traga, ali nikad se ne zna, možda još uvijek ima nade da će biti pronađen. U Egipatskom muzeju u Kairu možemo štošta saznati o faraonima promatrajući kamene skulpture koje ih prikazuju, kao i njihova balzamirana tijela.
This is the royal mummy room. This is one of the most popular rooms in the Egyptian museum. It's constantly full of people, and generally they try to keep a certain level of respect. One of the great things about Egyptology that you can walk into a room like this, having read the great exploits, read the history books, and actually see the faces of these pharaohs.
Ako malo bolje promotrite lica, vidjet ćete da jedna mumija nije poput ostalih.
So many of these great pharaohs that we can look at today are great warriors, but none of them at all show any signs of scratches and cuts that could be attributed to war wounds.
U tom pogledu, Sekenenre Tao II drukčiji je od ostalih faraona.
No one knows for sure how Sekenenre died, but one thing that is sure is that he lived in violent times, a period of great warfare between the Hyksos in the north and the Thebans in the south.
Hiksi su u Egipat prodrli iz Azije i nastanili se na području delte Nila. Oko 1560. godine prije Krista sukob između Hiksa i Egipćana prerastao je u rat u kojem je faraon Sekenenre smrtno nastradao.
So there are no wounds whatsoever upon the body of Sekenenre, apart from these very obvious ones on the head. So very clearly at the top here, you have a very long upper frontal wound that has clearly smashed the skull. Below that, we have a further wound caused by apparently another axe. You can see that the center of the face here is quite depressed. The right eye socket has completely been destroyed. And this appears to have been inflicted by either a mace or perhaps the handle of one of the axes that performed one of the other wounds to the head.
Nema sumnje da je faraon ubijen, ali ne zna se što se točno dogodilo. Uz pomoć vjernih replika oružja kojim su se koristili Hiksi, vojni stručnjak Rob Mason i Gary Shaw iskušat će 3 teorije o uzroku faraonove smrti. Prema prvoj teoriji, Sekenenre je predvodio vojnike u bitki i herojski poginuo.
So, in this theory, Sekenenre was standing on a chariot, and the first blow came to the left-hand side of his face.
Well, I can certainly hit him there, but it's a very uncomfortable position.
The actual way you're wielding the weapon, the way that you're having to stretch and move your arm,
yeah.
You wouldn't think that would be the best position to actually attack someone from. So by this point, Sekenenre would certainly be on the floor. He's been hit twice, he's fallen off his chariot, he's lying on his back. So that certainly would have penetrated the brain. I think it's a little over-dramatic. I can't really see this being how it happened. It's just so Hollywood, so over the top. First of all, at the beginning, we have the king standing on his chariot. He's being attacked by people who are not on chariots, who are below him, who are charging a sort of machine like this with horses and large wheels. It just doesn't seem at all likely. The first thing you would do if you were actually under attack is try to defend yourself if it was like the last moment. There's nothing on the arms here. In fact, there are no wounds whatsoever to the body, apart from to the head.
Prema drugoj teoriji, Sekenenre uopće nije sudjelovao u bitki, nego je ubijen u svojim odajama dok je spavao.
We don't know how many assailants attacked him. We don't know the order of blows. So it's completely up to you how you want to go about doing this.
Well, that would have killed him. Well, I'd have to say he's thoroughly dead again.
But it's just such a violent attack on his head. When it's unnecessary, it just seems overkill. You only need one person with one of these weapons. You don't need multiple people. You could have just smacked him with the mace straight over the side of the head.
He'd be dead.
He would be dead immediately.
Dakle, ako Second Henry nije ubijen u svojim odajama, niti je poginuo u bitki, što se onda dogodilo? Mora postojati neko treće objašnjenje. Odakle faraonu ozljede na glavi i zašto se nije branio od napadača?
So our third hypothesis is yours.
That's right. We've created a scenario in which the king was captured. And so there's going to be a spectacle. The Hyksos commander is going to show his dominance and power over the Egyptians. He's going to do this, first of all, in my opinion, with the blow above the right eye here. That's great. This wound really does match what we see on the body of Second Henry. It's really quite perfect. We can imagine that this probably didn't kill him, but it certainly would have knocked him back. The Hyksos king certainly hadn't finished his work yet. He was going to dispatch him to the afterlife in front of his troops. Okay, that's great. So again, these two wounds now match up with the mummy really well. They're actually quite perfect. These are the two wounds that were certainly inflicted by this type of Asiatic weapon that the Hyksos king might have used. This is the point where I see him making a coup de grace, the blunt blow to the right side of the face that destroyed the right eye and the nose. Yet again, you've done a fantastic job.
I'd have to say it's a very effective use of the butt of a weapon like this, so that is perfectly plausible to just smack him in the face with it.
And you can see it's very consistent with the mummy. The right eye socket has been completely demolished, the nose is damaged, just as we see on the actual body of Second Henry.
Uzmemo li sve dokaze u obzir, najvjerojatnije se dogodilo sljedeće. Nakon što je faraon poražen, njegovi su ga krvnici natjerali da klekne i potom ga pogubili. Ozljede na glavi također pokazuju da je faraon mirno prihvatio smrt. To bi mogao biti razlog zašto je postao poznat kao Second Henry hrabri, iako je izgubio bitku. Možda će mnogo godina poslije njegov sin, da bi osvetio očevu smrt, zauvijek protjerati Hykse iz Egipta. Nalazimo se u Egipatskom muzeju u Kairu. Milijuni turista dolaze ovamo kako bi otkrili tajne drevne egipatske civilizacije. No među njima zacijelo ima i onih koje ne zanima ništa drugo osim zlata. Zlatni Tutankamonov sarkofag izraz je neizmjernog bogatstva i moći. Posjetitelji ga se ne mogu nagledati. No mnogi od njih ne znaju da se samo malo dalje nalazi prostorija koju bi svakako trebalo razgledati. U njoj je izloženo blago manje poznatog faraona, Psusenesa. Pokušat ćemo odgovoriti na pitanje odakle mu zlato s kojim je pokopan. Tutankamon je vladao u vrijeme velikog procvata Egipta, no za vrijeme Psusenesove vladavine zemlja je doživjela gospodarski slom. Stoga se postavlja pitanje odakle mu toliko zlata. Odgovor na to pitanje krije se među ostacima drevnoga grada Tanisa, Psusenesove prijestolnice. Ako vam se ime Tanis čini poznatim, to je zato što je postao dijelom popularne kulture. Naime, u filmu Otimači izgubljenog kovčega iz 1981. upravo se ondje Indiana Jones borio protiv nacista.
Nazis have discovered Tanis.
Just what does that mean to you, Tanis?
Well, the city of Tanis is one of the possible resting places of the Lost Ark.
The Lost Ark.
No, Indiana Jones je pogriješio. Nema egiptologa koji će reći da je zavjetni kovčeg ovdje zakopan. Osim toga, grad Tanis nisu otkrili Njemci, nego francuski arheolozi, koji su na ovom lokalitetu započeli iskapanje 60. godina 19. stoljeća. Dr. Philippe Brissot i njegov tim provode iskapanja na ovom arheološkom nalazištu već 30 godina. Brissot se nada otkriću koje će po svojoj važnosti biti uz bok onomu njegova prethodnika, doktora Pierrea Montea.
Montet a développé sa fouille vers le nord et s'est aperçu que le grand bâtiment qui était là avait l'air intact. Et là, il a constaté qu'il était vraiment face à une découverte extraordinaire qui était celle d'une tombe royale intacte à Tanis.
Montet se je spustio u mračnu grobnicu i razotkrio prevaru.
Donc, quand Montet est entré dans l'antichambre, eh bien, il y avait ici un socle qui servait, fait de blocs de calcaire de remploi, et qui servait de support à 3 inhumations en cachette et en catastrophe vraisemblablement. Au milieu, la mieux conservée, celle dont le cercueil se trouve au Caire, l'extraordinaire cercueil.
Prekrasni sarkofag od najfinijeg srebra čuva se u Egipatskom muzeju. Kad ga je Montet otvorio, u njemu su se nalazili posmrtni ostaci nekog drugog vladara. A Psusenesovoj mumiji nije bilo ni traga. Premda su natpisi na zidovima upućivali na to da je riječ o njegovoj grobnici. Montet je potom pronašao tajnu prostoriju.
Et il y avait une très très légère fente et on pouvait se rendre compte de ce qu'il y avait derrière. Et ce qu'il y avait derrière semblait extraordinaire. Il s'engage dans le passage. Il a eu la même surprise de voir un trésor, un très très beau trésor.
Zlato koje je pronašao izloženo je u Egipatskom muzeju. Sad ćemo se pozabaviti pitanjem odakle faraonu Psusenesu tolika količina zlata u vrijeme gospodarskog sloma. Arheolozi su pronašli odgovor u tajnoj prostoriji.
Le grand sarcophage était ici et il occupait une grande partie de la pièce. Le grand sarcophage dont le couvercle de Meranta avait été réutilisé.
Na ljesu je urezano Psusenesovo ime, ali vidi se da je netko ostrugao dio natpisa. Analizom je utvrđeno da je ljes izvorno pripadao faraonu koji je vladao prije Psusenesa. To je bio Mernepta, sin Ramzesa II.
Peut-être d'ailleurs explique-t-elle en partie les pillages des tombes royales en Haute-Égypte, parce que justement les matières précieuses étaient rares et que, mon Dieu, certaines personnes n'hésitaient plus à faire feu de tout bois et en particulier à faire feu des momies royales.
Merneptino ime urezano je i na drugim predmetima iz Psusenesove grobnice. To pokazuje da je Psusenesovo blago ukradeno iz grobnica drugih, bogatijih faraona koji su vladali prije njega. Čini se da je faraon Psusenes bio najveći pljačkaš grobova svih vremena. Brissot istražuje ostatke drevnoga grada Tanisa vrlo strpljivo i s velikom upornošću. Dosad je otkrio razne građevine i podzemne prolaze, ali još nije pronašao ono što traži. Grobnicu Psusenesove žene.
Si une telle découverte avait lieu, il est évident que cela apporterait certainement de très très beaux objets. Si elles sont quelque part dans Tanis, ça peut être 10 ans, ça peut être 100 ans, ça peut être jamais. C'est une question de chance.
Svaka mumija iz Egipatskog muzeja ima svoju priču. Baš svaki put kada otvorimo ljes i odmotamo povoje, iznova nas zadivi drevno egipatsko umijeće balzamiranja ljudskih tijela. Međutim, Egipćani nisu balzamirali samo ljude, nego i životinje. I to milijune ptica, pasa, pavijana i sokolova.
Animal mummies were very common in ancient Egypt, and they progressively over time became increasingly more common. It probably started out quite gently with pet mummies, because people who loved their pets wanted the pets with them in their afterlife. And so you wind up saying, okay, when I die or after I die, bury my pet with me. And of course, the pet has to be mummified in the same way as the person does. And so we have these pet mummies being made, and they were often made in as fine a way as the human beings, and sometimes even more care and attention was lavished upon them. And what's extraordinary is the amount of fur that is still visible on them, because especially with the dog, with his tail that curls up, he looks as if he's about to open up his eyes and start wagging and barking. So he is really a very lively looking creature, and the quality of mummification is superb. Another kind of animal mummy are food mummies or victual mummies. And these are pieces of food that are generally meat and poultry. And they are wrapped up and put into their own coffinettes and then put into the tomb so you can snack on them whenever you want to. And you can see that we've got ribs here, so barbecued ribs were a specialty of ancient Egypt. And we have poultry here, so you have geese and ducks. And what's really quite nice is they're prepared as if they were ready to be eaten, so they're plucked and they're sort of semi-cooked. They cut off the wing tips and the feet, and then they put the sort of liver and gizzards inside. So if you want gravy in the afterlife, you have everything you need for that.
Drevni Egipćani bili su veliki ljubitelji životinja, pa je bilo sasvim uobičajeno da faraoni svoje četvoronožne ljubimce povedu sa sobom na drugi svijet. Međutim, kućni ljubimci čine samo djelić ukupnog broja životinjskih mumija. Egipćani su balzamirali milijune divljih životinja i za to su imali vrlo važan razlog. Ovdje u Sakari nalaze se najstarije piramide u Egiptu, a ispod površine golemo životinjsko groblje. Sve te grobnice pokazat će nam Ashraf Mohidin, član Egipatskog vrhovnog vijeća za starine.
Over there, you can see the entrance of the temple. It was built in front of the Baboon's galleries. But there's a new wall was built over there to protect from robbers. We have to seal the entrance by some seals, and we have to build a wall like this to be hard for robbers to break it to go inside there. So we are going to remove these blocks and to break the seals to go together to see the galleries and to see some skeletons, mummies of baboons.
U ovom mračnom hodniku počinje labirint kilometarskih podzemnih tunela. Duž ruševnih hodnika nalaze se mjesta za ukapanje mumija, a na kraju svakog od njih je grobnica.
We have here a burial of a baboon. Baboon is a sacred animal because he representing the god Jehovah. We have a piece of food here. It was for the coffin. So the mummy was placed in the coffin, and the coffin was placed inside the sarcophagus there. You can see the mummy, it was wrapped with linen, and you can see the bones of the baboon over there. So we found loads of skeletons here, loads of mummies of baboons. Okay, can you believe all these numbers of baboons were in Egypt? Of course not.
Lovci su putovali Afrikom u potrazi za životinjama koje su simbolizirale egipatske bogove. Prodaja i balzamiranje životinja postalo je unosan posao, od kojeg su najviše zarađivali svećenici. Milijuni životinja ubijani su samo zato da bi pobožni Egipćani mogli prinositi žrtve bogovima.
We are inside a sacred place. We are inside the Falcon galleries. We have millions of pottery jars. Had loads of mummies of... One has a mummy of a falcon like this. The falcon was wrapped with linen, and you see the mummy of a falcon. But you believe it, 6 millions of mummified falcons found here in this place.
Velik broj životinjskih mumija pokazuje da su ih, kao žrtvu bogovima, prinosili Egipćani iz svih društvenih slojeva, a ne samo bogati. Nešto slično tomu je paljenje zavjetnih svijeća u katoličanstvu. Svaki vjernik odabrao bi onu životinju koja je simbolizirala njegova boga i platio svećeniku da je balzamira. Egipćani su smatrali da će na taj način životinji osigurati vječni život, a sebi milost bogova.
It was very important for everybody to make a mummy for his god. But I cannot believe we have all these numbers of real falcons, because it's not easy to get a falcon. Sometimes you can see linen and nothing inside there. Just an empty linen there. He just wrapped it as the shape of a bird or an animal to deceive the people. That's it.
Kad kupujete na sajmu bilo gdje u svijetu, pa tako i u Egiptu, trgovci bi vam mogli prodati rog za svijeću. Čak i ako kupujete neku relikviju, pa makar i od svećenika, budite oprezni.
Studying mummies, I found sort of a subcategory of mummy, which is ancient fakes. And we found those by x-rays as well as sometimes by unwrapping mummies. And what happens is there's a bundle that looks absolutely beautiful, or sometimes it's falling apart, but inside, instead of actually containing an animal, it holds either a few feathers or a bit of fur that has been wrapped up and that it looks like the animal it's supposed to be. For example, falcons and raptors of all sorts are relatively rare, while ibises are more common. So instead of having a whole raptor, you'd say, oh, I can only make one with this. But if I divide it into several and wrap them all up and make them look like real mummies, or even better than real mummies, they will do, because a part can symbolize the whole, or also you can say that they were just being cheap. Making a fake mummy was much faster and easier than making a real mummy, because both human and animal mummies were supposed to take a total of 70 days, whereas a fake mummy would take you half a day or a few hours. So I can show you how a real mummy should have been prepared. Once you have your dead animal, the Egyptians would take a knife and make this incision over here, and then remove the internal organs, and they had various things to help prod that along. And then what you have to do is wash this out, first with water, and then with palm wine. You've swished it around and rinsed it out. You can dry it, or you have to dry it with these pieces of linen, and make sure you dry it as much as possible. And the outside, you basically bury it in this powdered natron, which defats as well as desiccates. And this whole process is supposed to take 40 days. And once 40 days are over, you take out your animal, brush it off, make sure all the bugs are out. And at that point, you bring in the 7 sacred oils. In the last 30 days, you massage the body with them. Now, these 30 days are when you are turning the body into something that really is the mummy, because this time is a transformation between something that is of this earth into something that is divine. Then you would start wrapping it, and you use linen bandages. All sorts of old bandages are used, and then you just wrap the mummy. Well, as you can tell, this process was fairly long and complicated and very expensive, considering all the different exotic items that had to be used. So it's really no wonder that corners were cut and fakes were made. So you could take a piece of stone or just a random bone and wrap it up. Put a large piece of cloth around it. Here you have your fake mummy bundle. And then you can tie it up. And then depending on what it was, you could maybe even put a more elaborate exterior on it, which is in fact quicker to make than a real mummy. And you have got thousands and thousands of quick, easily made mummies. Even in the Egyptian Museum, I have x-rayed all the mummies there, and we have a substantial percentage of fake mummies.
Bez obzira na to je li riječ o pravim mumijama ili krivotvorinama, to što ih ima u tako velikom broju pokazuje da su drevni Egipćani bili opsjednuti smrću i čvrsto vjerovali da će prinošenjem žrtve bogovima osigurati vječni život. Egipatski je muzej prepun tajni iz doba faraona, ali jedna, ona najveća, veća je i od samog muzeja. Riječ je o tajni piramida. Drevni Egipćani proljevali su znoj i krv gradeći piramide. Danas na obnovi tih spomenika rade njihovi potomci. U drevnom Egiptu piramide su bile grobnice faraona, no postavlja se pitanje zašto baš piramide? Kako bismo riješili ovu zagonetku, moramo se vratiti na stvaranje svijeta. Drevni Egipćani vjerovali su da je svijet nastao iz praoceana Nuna, odakle je izronio Ben, brežuljak u obliku piramide, kako bi pozdravio boga sunca Ra. Izgradnjom piramida faraoni bi prizivali upravo taj događaj. Ali postavlja se pitanje zašto su baš ondje pokapani. Odgovor se krije u piramidi Amenemhata III, a pomoći će nam egiptolog Ramadan Hussein.
His pyramid in antiquities used to be called Amenemhat is Mighty, but the fact is we know it in Egyptology right now as the Black Pyramid, and this name came from the fact that the core of the pyramid was made entirely of mud brick.
Amenemhat je napravio grešku u koracima. Naime, njegova piramida od blata izgrađena je u blizini podzemnog izvora vode. Zbog toga se piramida nagnula, a obelisk je otpao s vrha. Obelisk s vrha Amenemhatove piramide, koji se čuva u Egipatskom muzeju, jedan je od rijetkih izložaka takve vrste.
What we have here is what we call a pyramidion. A pyramidion simply means a small pyramid. In ancient Egyptian, it's called binbenet, and this is pretty much the capstone that would be put on top of the pyramid at the end of the construction. So what we're seeing here is one example of Middle Kingdom pyramidion. It was found in a very fragmented way, and this is a reconstruction. But the most complete pyramidion from the Middle Kingdom we have is a pyramidion of King Amenemhat III from Dynasty 12 in Dashur. It's made of dark gray granite with inscriptions on the four sides. The inscriptions here make clear connections between the sun and the pyramidion. And what it talks about is opening the face. And opening the face is a metaphor of clearing the vision of somebody. So clearing the vision of the king of Upper and Lower Egypt so that he may see the Lord of the horizon, being the sun god, while he crosses heaven, so that he, being the sun, may cause that the son of Re, Amenemhat, appears as a divine, as a god.
Ovaj obelisk nekad je stajao na vrhu piramide. To pokazuje koliko je važna bila njezina uloga u preobrazbi faraona u božanstvo. Moramo se zapitati zašto je faraonu bila potrebna piramida kako bi se pretvorio u boga. Odgovor na to pitanje mogli bismo pronaći u ovoj ruševnoj piramidi. Vratit ćemo se u razdoblje prije 4000 godina, kad je izvana bila prekrivena glatkim kamenom.
So when this pyramid is finished in construction, what you would see is this triangle-shaped structure that is cased with bright, fine white limestone. The rays of the sun falls on top of it and reflects back to the universe.
Drevni Egipćani gradili su piramide kako bi mogli prići bliže Bogu sunca i otići u vječni život. Sunčeve zrake nosile su faraonov duh u nebesa. Ondje su božanskog vladara dočekivali drugi bogovi.
It is the domain of the sun god himself. The people believe that their king lives there as a sun god. So what you're seeing here is a mutual relationship between the people and their king. They're participating in creating a domain for the next sun god, and in return, this sun god will constantly repeat creation. And what they're gaining here is fertility and continuity for their life.
U Egipatskom muzeju izložene su skulpture koje svojom veličinom dočaravaju moć faraona. Naime, riječ je o ljudima čija je umišljenost nadilazila njihov golemi apetit. U tome je prednjačio Keops. To se vidi po veličini piramide koju je sagradio.
The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the largest pyramid in Egypt. We have all the evidence that Khufu built this pyramid. When the Arabs came to Egypt in the 9th century AD, they said that man fears time and time fears pyramid. People thought that the Great Pyramid was immortal. It cannot be killed. It stays all the time to show the power of Khufu.
Pune 4000 godina ova je piramida bila najviša građevina na svijetu. Keops ju je izgradio u svoju slavu. Zbog toga je čudno da faraona koji je sagradio najveću piramidu na svijetu prikazuje tek kipić.
This is the only statue of this great king. It's about 7.5 centimeters long. It's made of ivory. It shows the king seated with the crown of Lower Egypt.
Ovo je jedina skulptura koja prikazuje Keopsa. Ako je suditi po izrazu lica, bio je dobar i milostiv vladar. No to je u najmanju ruku neobično, s obzirom na priče koje su kružile o njemu. Kad su u Egipat stigli grčki putopisci, o Keopsu se govorilo kao nemilosrdnom vladaru, koji gradeći veličanstveni spomenik u svoju slavu otjerao 1000 robova u smrt uvala do današnjeg. Da vjerujemo pričama koje su kružile o Keopsu ili skulpturi koja prikazuje njegov lik.
The face and the art is not the art of this powerful dynasty 4. If you go and you look at the statue of his son Khafre, you see the powerful king with a powerful face. It's not the same like this king. I really believe with this evidence that this statue is actually dated to Dynasty 26, which is 500 BC.
Ako je ono što Havas tvrdi točno, skulptura je izrađena 2000 godina nakon Keopsove smrti. To znači da ovaj dragocjeni izložak ne prikazuje Keopsa u pravom svjetlu. Zato valja dalje istraživati kakav je Keops bio čovjek. Havas je pronašao mjesto koje bi mu moglo dati odgovor na to pitanje. U Keopsovoj piramidi već godinama traži skrivenu grobnicu. Naime, Havas smatra da bi se u njoj mogla nalaziti Keopsova skulptura, a možda čak i mumija.
This chamber contained the mystery of the pyramid. This tunnels, this one, and this one could be actually the tunnels of the mystery of Khufu.
Godine 2002. u izravnom televizijskom prijenosu Havas i njegov tim istraživali su podzemne prolaze s pomoću robota. Duboko u unutrašnjosti piramide pronašli su kamenu ploču na koju su bile pričvršćene 2 bakrene ručke.
The door to be discovered in front of my eyes, live, in front of the whole world was amazing.
Havas će pokušati probiti kamenu ploču s pomoću snažnijeg robota kako bi otkrio što se nalazi s druge strane.
To discover anything inside the Great Pyramid, it's big. The discovery of what is hidden behind these doors will be big for everyone. The public, because the public are fascinated with the Great Pyramid and Egyptology. It will rewrite another page in the history of Khufu and his pyramid.
Tko zna kakvo se blago skriva u ovoj piramidi i što bismo još mogli saznati o Keopsu. Smatra se najstrašnijim tiraninom u povijesti, a možda se u stvari radi o najvećem egipatskom faraonu svih vremena. Svaka mumija i skulptura, svaki vrijedan izložak u Egipatskom muzeju u Kairu skriva neku tajnu. Zbog toga ga posjećuju brojni turisti. Neke od njih smo otkrili, ali tko zna koje se sve još tajne skrivaju. Naime, u ovom velikom muzeju čuva se tek dijelić povijesti drevnog Egipta. Zemlja faraona zacijelo krije još mnoge tajne.